Yeti. There. Okay. Can you guys hear me now? I think I fixed it. I think I got it. I think it's fine? Okay. Okay. Goodness. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Okay, so next time I need to double check if the thing is like selected for my Yeti mic because that was kind of stupid. Hi everyone. Yeah, thank you to everyone who's saying happy anniversary to the channel. Yeah, it's the channel's birthday today. So, I decided I would stream. And my idea is I'm going to take some video suggestions from you guys because right now, I will be honest, I'm kind of at like a stump. I know what the next video is going to be, but I'm a little stuck right now. So I was thinking I could take some of your guys' suggestions and then that will help me like think a bit more. But yeah, it's the channel's birthday today. Thank you, everyone. That idle animation Amy Rose does in Sonic Advance 3 is basically me whenever I'm with my sweet prince. She's so cute. I love Amy. I love Amy. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. I definitely have technical struggles when it comes to the stuff that I'm working with. Because it's so annoying. Don't have a PC yet. Planning on getting one. I still have to save up a few payouts from YouTube because I still gotta get a keyboard and monitor. So, locking in. Thank you, Hattie. Happy birthday to your channel. Thank you. Amy is adorable, yeah. She really is. Okay, hold on, because I gotta share this link on my Twitter so Twitter people know that I'm streaming, so give me just a minute, please. Thank you for your patience. I'm always having problems. Because why wouldn't I? Okay, here. Let's do that. Wait a damn minute. Hold on. Oh no, it's fine. It's okay. I think we're good. Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. How are you guys today? Are you doing good? Is everybody chilling? Oh yeah, happy Pride Month. To anyone who celebrates. It's almost over, isn't it? I think it's almost over. Is it about Sonic Racing Crossworlds, Rouge being underrated and underutilized? No. No, it's not about Crossworlds, it's not about Rouge. It's just about Sonic's friends in general. It's about the cast of Sonic. I'm gonna talk about, like, I'm not gonna, like, talk about it all. I could literally give you guys a whole video just on the live stream because I yap so much, because my yapping is catastrophic. It's just about, like, how the characters besides Sonic in Sonic are important to the storytelling. That's honestly it. And I'm gonna talk about them. You having a good day? That's good. Idea. If Tails is able to rebuild Eggman, why doesn't he build more? Oh, Eggman! Whoa, why did I read Omega as Eggman? I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little... Yeah, idea. If Tails is able to rebuild Omega, why doesn't he build more? Like, are you saying, like, other robots like Eggman? I think the reason why Tails doesn't do that is because Tails... Sorry, guys. I'm gonna, like, sound like I'm having a stroke talking today. I'm a little tired. It's because Tails is kind of the opposite of Eggman in that sense. Because Tails is more of the guy that, like, his technology helps people. Eggman's the kind of guy where it's, like, used to replace things. So I don't know if Tails would build robots. Maybe a robot to help people. That would be an interesting concept. But it's like it's kind of like he stays away from doing that. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday, it's the channel's birthday. But thank you, Miguel. Thank you. I do want to talk about Sonic Racing Cross Worlds eventually, but I think I'll wait to do that when the game comes out. No promises though, because I'm not even completely sure that I'm gonna be able to buy the game, because I literally don't have money. So yeah, I'm no promises on the Cross Worlds thing. It would be nice, but I don't know. I'm excited to see what's going on with that game though. Omega is one of a kind. He really is. Like, the antithesis is how the Eggy boy builds a bot meant to defend and protect you, said rather than conquer and destroy. Yeah. Yeah, that's how Tails is. I think I talk about that in my next video a little bit. You know what? Like, as much Tails is, like, such a prominent character in Sonic, there's, like, I feel like he's kind of underrated. Like, do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's a little underrated. I guess it's just because he's, like, Sonic's little brother. But at the same time, like this little guy, I don't know. He doesn't get a lot of focus. He did, like, of course he did in Sonic Adventure 1. And then I would say in Frontiers, yeah, but that's because we were, like, focusing, for the update. The Final Horizon update, yeah, we gotta, like, focus on Tails a bit more, same with Amy and Knuckles, but, like, I feel like he's just so underrated. I guess you could say that about, almost every Sonic character except Sonic, but at the end of the day, I mean, Knuckles has, like, a really fleshed out, like, lore situation going on, and then, Amy has a lot of stuff, too. It just feels like, I don't know. Just feels like Tails is a little, I don't know. Forces Tails panicking at Chaos Zero. Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know. There's a lot of people that justify, like, him being scared in Forces. My personal opinion is I don't think I don't know if I necessarily agree with that kind of characterization there. I don't know if he would have been that scared. Bro, literally, in Sonic Adventure 1, bro, literally, after Chaos flooded the whole city, and then after that whole situation, and Super Sonic took down Chaos, Perfect Chaos, he was like, all's well that ends well, right? Like, that kid did not care, bro. He would not care in Forces. He genuinely would not care. He would have been like, oh, hello again. Tails is great in Adventures and Frontiers. We don't talk about Lost World, though. Yeah. They were all jerks in that game. They were all, like, assholes, dude. They were all assholes in Lost World. Like, you literally, if you look at any of these cutscenes, they're so mean. Yeah, they're just so mean. Let me look this up. I just can't, dude. Okay, yes, happy birthday to the channel. It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. My birthday was, like, a few months ago. But to the channel. Thank you to everyone who's saying happy birthday to the channel. Tails is good, but I do prefer Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, it's just because Sonic and Knuckles are, like, more fleshed out. That's all it is. While Tails isn't nearly as courageous or brave as Sonic, he is, in my opinion, isn't going to back down without a fight. Like, the thing is, Tails' strength is his intelligence. But at the end of the day, it's like he's weaker than Knuckles. He's not as... Like, he can keep up with Sonic, but he's not as fast as Sonic. He can't go super like Sonic, because Sonic has that connection to the Chaos Emerald. Same with Knuckles. Knuckles is strong as hell. And, you know, he has his strength too, and he has the connection to, like, the Master Emerald and shit. So it's like, Tails' thing, what makes him so special is, in a sense, he is, quote-unquote, weaker than the main cast, but his strength is his intelligence. So, yeah. Like, and his whole arc in Sonic Adventure 1 was learning, like, he didn't have to rely on Sonic, and you know, he could grow up, and he saved the city from Eggman. I really like Sonic Adventure 1. The more I grow up and I like played it for like the first time, I think like was it like last year or 2 years ago? I don't know what it was. It's just so good. It's just so good. I love Amy's gameplay in it. It is so fun. She's like so bouncy. And like the mechanics of like bouncing with the hammer is just so nice. And it was kind of like that in the Frontiers update for Final Horizon. It was kind of like that too. I enjoyed Amy's gameplay more than all the others. Tails is a child, and children are prone to relapse. That's true. That's true. I just think with Tails' growth, especially, he just, I don't know. It just felt kind of out of the ordinary for me. Millions dead. All's well that ends well, millions dead. Literally. He literally says, because you don't trust me to do it. What is he talking about? Yeah, and Lost. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't... Okay. Speaking of birthdays, my youngest sibling recently had his birthday, June 27th, which was... How old is he then? Is he like a baby? Speaking of that, we had a ton of fun celebrating. That's really nice. That's cute. That's cute. In your opinion, what makes a good Eggman? When he's terrifying. When he's scary. When he's scary as hell. Mixed with a little bit of that goofiness just because of his ego, but when he's terrifying. Like here, where... Hold on. It's when Starline, he beat the shit out of Starline. Yes, this? This is what I'm talking about. This is when Eggman is at his best. When he's terrifying as shit. Like, look at this. It was very... This kind of energy was very prominent in the classic era, and it makes me a little sad. You know, like, let's, Oh... Where's, Yeah, like this. Like, he's, like, terrifying. I like that. You know? 15 now. He used to be very young, like, in the early 2010s. Oh my gosh, why do I feel old? And I'm only 23. I feel old. Like, there are kids that don't know about the song What Does the Fox Say? Like, I feel so old. This box art is so funny because why does Tails look so bald? Why does he look so bald? He's so cute. Look at him. He's just so tiny. He's a little baby. It's so cute. But yeah, Eggman is at his best when he looks terrifying like this. When he's like scary. It's just great. I really liked Starline as a character. Makes me sad he's dead. Oh, wait. Sorry, that was a spoiler. Okay. That was a spoiler. That was my fault. I hope there's nobody in here that has not been caught up on IDW. I will say it's been out for like years, so I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if I spoiled anybody. I'm so sorry. I wasn't even thinking about that. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. My bad. Currently he seems to be externally goofy to mask the intelligence inside. Yeah. I know that song. Anyways, my birthday is on October 12th, and I will be 21 by then. Oh. Well, oh wait, that's not in a few months, but happy early birthday. I don't know. Just bought the 5th volume. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope... Literally forget everything I said. You didn't hear a thing. You didn't hear a thing. You don't even know what I said. Literally, it's out of your mind. It is erased. I'm a Sonic obsessed nerd, so I'm fine. Oh, for like spoiler, I'm so sorry, guys. I gotta be careful with that. I genuinely have to be careful with that. Like, I forget. Yeah. Okay. No, the volumes have 10 issues. I know the lore already. Oh, okay, we're good. Yeah, I don't think anybody in here, I would assume, because there's not many people in here, I would assume that you guys probably already know. But yeah. Okay, so, Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I gotta look at this. Because I remember I haven't played Lost World before. I remember I really wanted it when it like first like came out, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't get it. Like, where is it? It's like, no, they're just like such jerks to each other. Right. I don't care about the Deadly Six all that much. I really don't. No, they're a little assholey here, aren't they?
Everything within 100 miles, please smash away.
So there's no off switch?
No, not anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Get to the machine and reprogram the shutdown sequence. I'll supply the brains. You will supply the brawn I need to get past the Zeti.
Oh, and you're asking so nice.
Good one, buddy.
Thanks.
Man up.
No, it's like later. Man up, Tails, bro. He's like 8. Oh my gosh. Who is your favorite Sonic voice actor? Be civil. I know this is contentious. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. I grew up with the 4Kids cast, so I'm very nostalgic for Jason and Lisa Ortiz's Amy. I actually really like Colleen's Tails, though. I think Colleen does a really fantastic job at Tails. I think maybe I prefer her over... I don't even know who the person was that voiced Tails before. But I have a lot of nostalgia for the 4Kids cast, because that's what I grew up on. I watched Sonic X and shit. And I played Shadow of 5 religiously when I was younger, so that's why I just... Yeah. Jason Griffith is definitely my favorite Sonic and my favorite Shadow. But I like all the Shadows, though. So I don't know. Like, Kirk is a really good Shadow. When, like, in Sonic, like, Shadow Generations, Sonic X Shadow Generations, he was fantastic. It's hard, but I would say, like, the 4Kids cast are my favorite. Also, I believe that my big brothers, both of them, also have birthdays in a month. Well, happy birthday to them. However, currently I'm the big brother here. My older siblings live somewhere else. Anyway, my younger sister's birthday is in September, so that's good. Well, happy early birthday to her, too. Congrats on the 1-year anniversary. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a year. You know, it's been some good growth for a year. My goal... Oh, maybe I shouldn't say my goals out loud, because something that I've learned is if you say your goals out loud, life will take that shit and just sabotage it for you. So I'm not gonna say my goals. I'm just gonna say that I just hope there's a bit more growth than, you know. Who just made it. Hi, Bretta. Hello. Yeah, so I'm not gonna say my goals for this channel. I'm just gonna say I hope we get some more growth then, you know. Hitting 1 million by 2026. Oh, no. No, I am just a Sonic channel, okay? We are just a Sonic tuber up in this place, okay? There's like... It's not like I'm an influencer, okay? So it is not gonna be 1 million. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway. We'll see. I think it'll be a good end of the year.
Man, how many military factories does it working together?
Okay, please.
See, why is he... No, because, like, okay.
Man, how many military factories does a guy need?
If you weren't always destroying them, I wouldn't need so many.
Like, why is he so petty here?
Thanks for fixing me.
No problem. Sorry you got stuck with a voice chip that looks like it was built by a 2-year-old.
Oh,
I think I liked it
damn.
better when I was trying to destroy you.
Yeah, well, feelings mutual, egg face.
Whoa! Before we start destroying each other, let's remember why we're working together.
What?
Okay, please remind me.
Tails, we need Eggman to shut...
Yeah, see, this is why Lost World is so weird, because why is Sonic carrying, like, okay, the thing is, like, Sonic has confidence that Tails can fix shit, so why is he like, no, we need Eggman to shut down the machine? Bro, what are you talking about? You never needed him. I mean, I guess they did kind of need him in Sonic Adventure 2, I guess. I don't know, but everybody was working together. But it's like, what, bro, what are you on about, dude? Yeah, I don't know. Lost World is just silly. It's so silly. I don't know. Just stay true to what you want the channel to be and you'll be good. Yeah. That's very true. Hi there. Hello. Hello, Alexander. I never understood this cutscene. I know. Lost World in general is just so silly. It's so silly. Tails was in his angsty teen phase in Lost World. Yeah, literally. He really was. Where's the... And then the one part where... Okay.
Contemplating genocide, and the next you're saving one of your worst.
This whole dialogue right here is just terrible foreshadowing.
Enemies.
I'm a complicated guy.
If you know anything about Mike Pollock, it's crazy.
Thinking, Tails? You could have gotten yourself killed.
I was
Oh. Where's the part where Tails gets, like, captured, and then Sonic's like, I wasn't fast enough to save my buddy. Where is it? Is it right here? Yeah.
Those rotten snakes.
Like, what?
Tails acted for the greater good.
Then what is Eggman talking about?
Sacrifice isn't for nothing.
I'm supposed to be the fastest, but I was too slow to save my buddy.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm done harping on that. It's just so goofy. Like, who was cooking up in the I don't know, somebody was cooking up and it was not cooking. I was supposed to be the fastest. I was too slow to save my buddy. Like, damn, bitch. Okay, I guess. Did Roger voice in any of the Sonic mobile games? I don't know, actually. This isn't Tails. Yeah, I know. Whatever, though. We're in a better place now. This party, Dynamite by BTS. Yo, I was, like, the biggest BTS stan for, like, a while, and then I just kind of, like, stopped. That's a whole other story for another day. Sonic should have been able to capture the capsule. Yeah, literally. You know what? It's whatever. I'm done harping on Lost World. Anyway, okay. So, like I said before, not everybody was in here. Like I said before, I'm going to take, like, video suggestions, like, video ideas, because I have my next video that I'm working on, and I know what that's going to be about, of course, but I'm a little stuck right now. I do have a few ideas here, but I would just like suggestions, just bounce off a few ideas. So, if any of you have any suggestions about what you would like to see as videos, go ahead and tell me right now. I'll make a list. Oop, I'm illiterate. Okay. Sonic oh, already read that. Actually, I don't play Colors Ultimate a lot compared to Forces, both Generations games and Frontiers. I did play the other games way more, though. Yeah, I know, I want to play Colors. Isn't it... Don't people say that the ideal way to play Colors is, like, on the Wii? Because I don't have a Wii. I don't have that. Ancient History of Sonic's World. Well, that would be interesting. Happy 1 year. Thanks, Breck. And hello. Hi. The SCR robots. SCR robots. What? Why am I not understanding what you're talking about? I don't know the abbreviation. Okay, let's do that. I know there's definitely people that made videos about Sonic's World, and there was this one person. Hold on. Maybe I can find their video. There was this one person that tried to map out. Well, of course, Game Apologist. Yes, this one. We spent 60 days mapping out Sonic's entire planet. This one's interesting. That one's very interesting. That's not like the ancient history. Like, are you talking about the ancients? Like the civilization, the ancients? Or are you just talking about like the history in general? Maybe your thoughts on some TV shows, thoughts on characters in Sonic X Boom Prime. Yes, definitely. I think yeah. Definitely something when it comes to Sonic X. I don't know what it would be about. Maybe I'd talk about Chris or something. I probably need to rewatch the series again. I need to watch it in Japanese, though. That's my problem. I love that you aren't afraid of expressing opinions that may ruffle feathers. I especially love the O6 video. The only way to break free is to break the mold. Don't sound out. Oh, I love that. That song goes so hard. You know what? I've been thinking, actually, speaking of that, I've been thinking about looking. I might actually make that a series. That would actually be really cool. Like, I come from a really musical family. And I got a lot of music theory when I was in high school and shit. Like, my grandma's a vocal coach and stuff. But regardless of that, I think it would be really cool to, like, dive into, like, some of the Sonic songs. I could make a series of that. That's actually so cool. Like, dive into the Sonic songs, like, analyze lyrics. I actually did that a little bit in my Silver and Blaze video. Actually, I went into the lyrics a little bit for Dreams of an Absolution. Like, you can interpret it however you want it, but I interpret it a bit more, like, with, like, their connection. Where are we? Yeah, right here. Like, I went over the lyrics a bit. So it would be, like, a cool idea to, like... I don't want to hear my own voice. Sorry, guys. To go over, like, Sonic songs and, like, their lyrics and analyze the lyrics, that would actually be really fun. Like, we could, like, look over, like, motifs and shit. Oh my gosh, but everybody always beats me to it. Was it motifs? This guy is so good. Literally, Al the boy is amazing. So yeah, he's done this before, but I think something that I feel comfortable with doing is we could go into, like, the lyrics and stuff. That would actually be really fun. Sorry, I went on a rant. Let's do... And I could literally do... Sorry, I'm a little illiterate right now. My brain is not working. Okay, a retrospective of the series. That could be a good idea. That would be a long video. Oh my goodness. And sorry to whoever's message I was reading. I love that you're unafraid to express your opinions and ruffle feathers. I especially love those. Yeah, so I feel like in my opinion, sorry, I can't spell right now. I feel like in my opinion, I don't really say a lot of it's hard to know because when it comes to Sonic fans, of course, nobody all agrees on one thing unanimously, but when it comes to Sonic, it's a very sensitive topic just because of, like, the meta era and, like, just the inconsistency and, like, the writing and the characters when it comes to Sonic in general. So a lot of people have different things about these characters that they latch onto. So I will always be like, whenever I say something that I know people have, like, talked about and it's a little controversial, I'll always say, sorry if I ruffle feathers, or, like, you know, sorry if I trigger some people, because you never know, you know? So yeah, especially when I talk about Team Dark, there's a lot of people that don't consider them friends, and they consider them colleagues, and that's very important to some people, but I'm one of those people that likes the more platonic, like, friendship, actually caring about each other. It's just hard, and there's a lot of other examples, so, but yeah. But I'm glad you liked my O6 video. Sorry guys, I'll catch up. Yes, the Wii version is the way to go. Oh, for colors, yeah. Retrospective of the series. Yeah, I put that down. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of be lurking now, so take care. Oh, you too. You too. History in general, like the Echidnas, Ancients, Babylonians, and Black Arms. You know, actually, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay. Let's do, History of Sonic. Let's just do civilizations, because there's... I'm gonna struggle with typing right now. Okay. Yes, I would love a lyrical analysis video or a series. We could so do that. Same, I've studied music at school and I play piano. That's you're talented. Psychology major and you study music. That's amazing. Been a while since I have tuned in. Happy 1 year anniversary though. The Amy video is still a personal fave. Thanks. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm really glad. There's a lot of Amy discussion all over, and every time that people, okay, so I know a lot of you are on Twitter. I am a lot, just because I get all like my, oh hello doggy. I get a lot of like my Sonic information and news and like what's currently happening off of Twitter. So there was like discussion. Oh my gosh. I'll just summarize it. There was discussion about Ian Flynn and like the way he writes Amy, and then there was like this big video that was like really controversial because the guy was like a piece of shit. Frankly, the guy was a piece of shit. But he had I'm being sarcastic here and a little condescending because it was so stupid. But he had good opinions about Amy and how Ian Flynn writes Amy. My brother in Christ, it doesn't matter if bro had good opinions. If he's a piece of shit in the video, it doesn't matter. A lot of y'all sound like... Anyway. Okay, anyway. Yeah, but anyway, I saw that discussion on Twitter. I was like, you know what? There's a lot of girls that there's probably other videos about Amy. There was this one video about Amy. Really inspired me. Amy Rose. I think it's... Yes! I don't know where this person ever went, but they just disappeared. This is a really good video. Oh, there's mine! Yeah, this is a really good video. But the thing is, there's, like, which video? I don't even know. It's, like, circulating on Twitter. I don't want to link it because the guy's a piece of shit. So, I'm just explaining the general idea. But anyway, yeah. Every time that there's discussion, because I know a lot of guys Sonic tubers talk about Amy, I'm always like, it would be really good if you guys would listen to, like, more female presenting perspectives, because I feel like that's who genuinely gets Amy. And especially with the way that Amy's character was perceived in the past and shit. It came from, at some points it comes from very misogynistic point of views, because there's a lot of people who just, in the past, I'm not saying currently, it's a lot better now, but in the past, a lot of guys would just, like, talk about Amy, like, online, in, like, the Sonic community and, like, forums and shit. They would just be so mean. And it was like, I don't know, but I'm just kind of like, well, you know, let me refer you to some female perspectives on this, because, you know, Amy is, like, a really good character. And that's why I'm like, hey, watch my video, you know? That's just what I kind of say, because there's always this discussion. It's like, oh, but this one dude made this one video, but he's a piece of shit, but I actually agree with his opinions on Amy. There are so many other videos about Amy where the people aren't pieces of shit when they talk about her. And they're good videos. They're good analysis videos. Let's talk about those. Let's spread some positivity, okay? You know? I don't know. I don't know why people... I don't know, man. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I know this video. I liked it. Which one? Even if I think Queen Cookie has good Sonic takes, if you went and beat up a Mario fan, that's bad. Who's beating up a Mario fan? Who's beating up a Mario fan? I would not beat up a Mario fan. Sorry, I gotta read back, guys. Sorry. Yes, depending on what continuity of a Sonic a fan likes best, they may have an idea of a more chill Sonic or a Sonic with more bluster. That is very true. People are very defensive of media that's integral to their childhood. Even without the intention, you can end up attacking them personally in their eyes. It's unfortunate. Yeah, there's a difference between being passionate and then being an asshole, you know? I've seen that video on my feed so many times, the strong female character one. Yeah, it popped up in my feed. That's how I found that video. My retrospective, I more so meant your personal history of the series. Like, how did you discover the series? When did you potentially stop following the series and come back? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Let's Let's do this. Experience with Sonic. Yeah, because for like, I think like, during the Forces era of Sonic, I definitely pulled back for a while. I think it was like after Sonic Boom, and then it was Sonic Forces. I remember hyperfixations were different, and then I pulled back a bit just because I was really disappointed with like where the series was going. And so I think for like 3 years I was gone for a bit, but I would still keep up. So that would actually be really interesting to think about. Ian Flid bad one. Hello. Yeah, I can't. Coincidentally, before this talk on Twitter recently, I started working on Amy video. Good, Bretta. I want to hear more girls talk about Amy, because I feel like, you know, there's a lot of like disingenuous conversation when it comes to her character, and I feel like girls will be able to identify better. Forms being mean. I've never heard of such things. It was, yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. You know, like, the internet was toxic back then, but I will say, sorry guys, I ramble a lot. My yapping is catastrophic. When I was younger, I used the internet as an escape because in my small conservative town, nerdy girls was not a thing. And I had undiagnosed autism. I'm still undiagnosed. I know I have it. Trying to get diagnosed currently. But I was considered weird, right? So I didn't have many friends when I was younger, especially because I was the one kid in class that would literally draw Sonic characters, and I had so many Sonic fan characters. They were called FCs before they were called OCs back in the day. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, so I would draw a bunch of like my own Sonic characters back in the class, or like I'd ship them with like I would just draw. I would just draw my hyperfixation. So people thought I was really weird. So I would go to the internet to talk to people. And I think more so back in the day, this might be an unpopular opinion, I think more so back in the day, not everybody had a phone. Not everyone was glued to their phones. Maybe they had a family computer at home, but a lot of people were more outside. It wasn't, I'm a 2000s kid, so it was in that transition of like technology actually becoming like a more personalized thing, right? But back in the day, if you were a little like neurodivergent, or if you were nerdy, if you were nerd culture, you would go online to find people. Because IRL, it was really hard to find those people with common interests. So it was toxic back then, but I felt like it was more of a community kind of thing where you could find people that shared your interests, so it was a bit more civilized. Fandom culture now is so different online than how it was back in the day. Nowadays, I'm not trying to sound like a bitch, but nowadays a bunch of the normies normal people have infiltrated fandom culture, especially during COVID. They came in and they integrated into fandom culture, and it wasn't like a nerdy niche thing anymore, and a lot of it just became so toxic and definitely with the capitalization of like the internet too. The corporations, when they stepped in more, it just ruined it. I don't know. That might be an unpopular opinion. Yes, I really appreciate Amy because female Sonic fans. Yeah. Never trust anyone who hates Amy. It's like, you can have your preference. I just think people who strongly dislike some characters, I'm a little like, okay. Gotta love Sonic discourse, man. I know. I think people can be toxic in the extent to which they bash Ian Flynn, but I do disagree with his decision to make her team leader. Yeah. I agree. As a guy myself, I personally hated Amy for being the really annoying female character as a kid, so I'm down to listen to how female fans feel about Amy as a character. No, because you're not wrong. I had a lot of internalized misogyny as a kid, and I didn't think much of Amy when I was younger, but the older I got, I started, like, understanding her more, and she's my second favorite character because of that. I think her main appeal is how ordinary she is. She's not as strong as Knuckles or smart as Tails, but she still can do amazing things with what she has. Yeah, exactly. And she can keep up with Sonic, too. I was responding because you made the point that just because someone has good takes on some Sonic stuff doesn't mean they were a rough person in the video. Oh, okay. Same here, actually. Yeah. Wait, what are you saying that to? So sorry I ramble so much. What were you saying that too, Lag? Sonic Movie 1 is the reason why I'm a Sonic fan. And that's a cool thing too. People are literally becoming fans of Sonic through the movies. Like, I genuinely love that. We don't hear enough female perspectives in regards to Sonic. Yeah, I genuinely don't think so too. And I think there should be more female writers when it comes to Sonic, personally. Same, I feel out of place. Oh, you're talking to someone. My bad. That's not for me. Your yap sessions are peak. Don't apologize. We watch your videos. That's very true. I'm back from lurking, kinda. I'm just looking at my college emails and... Oh, okay. I even asked a friend of mine to make a video on Amy Rose, which he agreed to, and he even felt that she was done dirty. Yeah. I would draw cursed Sonic fan art in the margins of my notes. I mostly drew cute anime girls before that. But Sonic was my new conversation. I would draw tails with a stretched torso. Literally? Oh my gosh. I was in the Warrior Cast fandom. I was one of those. I was one of those girls. I was a weird kid. But you know what? I don't care. Once normies got into fandoms, that's when it got really bad. Exactly. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people share that same sentiment. Amy Rose was done absolutely dirty back in the 2000s, 2010s. Definitely the 2010s. Yeah, there was only one person that I knew growing up that was big of a Sonic fan as me, and they were my cousin. Yeah. I have ADHD. I have autism. Yeah, so you guys understand. Yeah. Yes, the Sonic fandom can be really toxic at times. It's actually unreal. Literally. I never understood the hate around Amy. I think it's because I grew up with the Japanese version, and her character is different there. The adaptation to English kind of ruined some of her moments. And that's an understandable point. I think that's valid. I need to actually play the games in Japanese to actually understand it a little better. I think that's one of my biggest things that I gotta catch up on and do. I do know that there is a difference between her Japanese characterization and her English. And it's definitely the same with Sonic. Explain Amy's magic powers. She's not ordinary if she has that. It would be a cool direction to take her character, because with her tarot cards, I mean, if they could just make her a magic girl in general, because she has her girlish intuition, it just feels like, oh, she's got something spiritual going on or something. And I think why Amy is misunderstood is that some people boil her personality down just to loving Sonic and nothing else. Like, the thing about her loving Sonic is very intricate to her character, but it's very... There are people, okay, there's a lot of people that will disagree with me on this. I think it's very important to her character just because, and I'll talk about this a little in my next video. Each of the Sonic characters have a certain special relationship to Sonic, and Amy's just was being infatuated with him. And like I said in my Sonic 06 video, this is the thing. This is why I'm saying we need more female perspectives on this. I was younger. I had crushes on fictional characters. I still do. Shadow the Hedgehog is my husband. No, I will not elaborate. Anyway, I had crushes on fictional characters when I was younger. And the thing that I'm making is, like, if you were a girl in the universe of Sonic, especially, if you were a young girl in the universe of Sonic, if you saw Sonic run past you, or, like, you read your tarot readings, and, like, it said that, like, something about your hero, it was like you were fated to meet, and then you get captured, and then that guy saves you. If there are any girls in here, any girls in the chat, straight women, wouldn't you fall head over heels for him? Wouldn't you? Because me personally, I would fall head over heels for my knight in shining armor. He just saved me. It was foretold in the cards. It was foretold in fate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's... Amy is Sonic's first friend, by the way. Timeline-wise, she's fuck, I can't talk. Amy is Sonic's first friend. I mean, that kind of connection and dynamic is so special because it's intrinsically tied into Amy's character. It's tied into her origin. So that's why when people say, oh, we should leave the, like, Amy loving Sonic in the past, Yeah, I mean, you could, like, here's the thing. You could have it so she's more mature now, but she's always going to love the guy that saved her. You know? Like, Sonic's a dreamy dude. Like, if you think about it like that, Sonic's a dreamy dude. There is no way you could ever get over that crush. I'm just saying. I'm saying this from, like, an in-universe standpoint. That's how I view it. And her love and her passion, talk about that in my video. Her love and her passion is... Her love for Sonic leads her to adventure because she also loves the adventure. And because of that chase, and because of that those strong feelings for him, she's able to impact other people with it, like Silver, like so many numbers with the robots and shit. I mean, anyway, impact Silver, impact Shadow, Blaze. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's... Sorry, I go on my rants. But yeah, so... I understand people's perspectives. They might have thought it was a bit overwhelming, but I do feel like you can have more of a balance in the current age of Sonic. You can figure out a balance, but I do feel like her romantic affection, those very deep feelings for Sonic are very important to her character. And at the end of the day, you can have a strong female character that loves so hard. I feel like a lot of times, especially with these big corporations, they're like, let's make a strong female character. And then they remove, like, these deep, like, feelings and emotions from women that we experience on a daily basis that are actually very important to our development and how we are as people. And it's like, you should make a character, especially women and little girls are deserving of characters that they can truly relate to, you know? And a lot of these strong female characters, like, these corporations are completely disconnected. It's like, well, actually, we don't know. And it's like, yes, you do. You did it all the time. You did it all the time in the past. What happened? So, yeah, I don't know. What about a video where you talk about the soul dimension? That's a good idea. It sucks because there's not a lot about the soul dimension. So, yeah. But then also, like, Blaze... It's like Amy's the kind of character, well, she has a crush on Sonic, you know. Then there's like Blaze or like Rouge. Those are other female characters that don't have that, and it's like you can explore those as well. You have different characters for different things, you know. I need to get better at yapping myself. Dude, I don't know what it is. It's just how my neurons are. I don't know. The pain of trying to draw with no reference. I would sometimes draw Maria and Elise. The humans usually looked okay, but for the longest time the Mobians had really human proportions. Literally I can't drug? Yo, I can't draw humans for the life of me. I was never into Sonic that much when I was younger, but now for some odd reason I'm so attached to this franchise. Yeah. Actually, speaking of the Sonic fandom, most of my recent interactions were really bad, only on my YouTube since I don't use social media. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You really do. When discussing Sonic, especially on Twitter and stuff. Another banger video idea could be about the characters that have been lost to only a couple of appearances, Vector, Cream, etc. Yeah, I think I have a Team Chaotix video that I want to work on. I'll put that here. It's in my other list, but I'll put it there. What about a video? Already read that. She can seem to sense Sonic's presence with her intuition, but overall I think she's more an every woman than the other characters. Her powers are more subtle than other characters' abilities. Yeah, exactly. She's more relatable in that sense to little girls. Yeah, back when I was younger, I thought I was the only fan on the planet. Until Frontiers released, I pretty much just hid my enjoyment of the series from everyone. Yeah, it was harder back in the day. Sonic has become so much more popular now because of the movies. Like, there were definitely Sonic fans, but I think it was just so taboo to like Sonic just because of the reputation. And then especially YouTubers did not make it, good for us. I would always get called a furry at school, and people would, like, make fun of me. And it's like, dude, you know what? Have you met a furry? Because there's a lot of furries who are so chill. I don't know. It's just the people that were like normies and they were like, oh, you like Sonic? That means you're a furry. And it's like, no. Even if I was, what's the problem? I remember when I got mocked for liking the series sometime back in the past. Yeah, it was consistent mocking. Yes, as a female in the Sonic universe, I would fall for Sonic. Exactly. I already have a crush on Shadow. You think that's gonna change if I get in the universe? No, it's just gonna be stronger because it's like, oh, I actually have a chance with him. My sister said she thought Sonic was cute. There's a lot of girls that had crushes on Sonic back in the day. My Sweet Passion is my favorite Sonic song. I will not elaborate. It's a good song. It's very 2000s. I love it. I mean, I still sometimes get YouTube comments like that, but it doesn't happen often. I mean, the ones mocking me for liking Sonic, just ignore those. Just do your thing, dude. Just do your thing. I don't see a problem with Amy being infatuated with Sonic, so I think we need to strike a balance between her being in love with Sonic and being her own person as well. SA1 did this really well. Yeah, yeah, they did. I don't really appreciate how Ian Flynn is trying to get rid of the relationship between Amy and Sonic. He views it as a will they, won't they type of thing when it really isn't. As much as I defend him, that is kind of the one thing that I very much disagree with him on, but I don't hate the dude. You know, I'm very passionate about Amy's character and her characterization and her relationship to Sonic, but I don't hate the dude just because he disagrees with me on that aspect, you know? Blaze is an underutilized character, definitely. A video pointing out the differences between mainline stories and their Archie adaptations would be pretty interesting in my opinion. I gotta get to reading Archie. Okay. That would be a jam-packed video. Okay, yeah, no, that's a good idea. Sure. That would probably come way later, though, I'm gonna be honest, because I'd have to, like, bust through Archie Sonic. Something I appreciate with the movies is that Knuckles seems to be presenting a strong, non-toxic masculine presence, so I have hope they can do Amy's femininity justice. I agree. I agree with that, actually. I think they'll do really well for Amy in the movie. I think they know how much people want her character to be a certain way. I think they'll do fine. Hello, Valentine. Sorry for being late. You're fine. You're okay. Do you think Amy would ever get a super form or not? And happy 1 year for your channel. Thanks. I would love for her to have a super form. She's like the only girl hedgehog. So it would be really cool, but I don't think they'll do it. It would be really cool to have like a rose gold Amy, and you could like have her have like her magic girl situation, or they could just give her a form that's not necessarily super, but it's something to deal with like magic. It'd be pretty cool. However, I did notice getting an increase of racist comments. Literally, dude, ignore those. I got a lot of comments that mock me for being disabled. In fact, I got a nasty comment leaked too. Dude, ignore those. It's just miserable people. It's literally it. It's so simple. Like, I know everybody says like, oh, they're just jealous of you. No, it's like real in the sense that they're miserable. They're insecure about themselves and they feel like they need to put other people down. Just ignore those comments. Keep doing your thing. You know, literally keep doing your thing. If it makes you happy making content, then you keep making that content. And if you, and this might be unpopular too, because people are like, oh, echo chamber. But if you have to delete some of those comments because it makes you so sad and miserable, literally do it. It's your channel. It's your content. You're allowed to make your sphere. If they're mean and shitty, literally delete them. They don't need to be on your channel. Once a guy said to me Amy was a stalker, and I said that by that logic he was using, Tails would be the true stalker since he follows Sonic literally everywhere. Then he punched me. Punched you? Yo, dude. Hello? But that's a good point. That's a good point. People bring that up. Are you okay? Metal Sonic needs to be cool again. He literally loses to Batman and doesn't get... I know, no. Like, my Metal Sonic video, dude, I'm glad I put that out at the time I did, because I saw that shit too, and I was like, no. My boy, what are they doing to you? Amy should have gotten a super form of Sonic Heroes. We were robbed. Agreed. We don't have much canon information about Little Planet and the Time Stones, right? A video about it would be nice, but only the canon part, excluding the Archie version since it's not canon. Okay, that's a good idea. Planet and the Time Stones. I'm definitely gonna have to play all of the classic games then for that. I want Cream to fight alongside Sonic in the cast. I know, I miss it. So like how they basically mock me for having autism. They also claim that they respected my wrong opinion, that I prefer forces over unleashed. Yeah, people just have to accept that not everybody's gonna agree. Just ignore those people. Asking someone to read Archie is asking someone to read the Bible, or worse, Homestuck. What is Homestuck again? What is that? I've heard of that before. It is kind of true though. I think reading Archie would be like reading the Bible. The whole Bible. But a Team Chaotix or Silver Blaze game would be cool to play. It would. She was cooking Eggman's Badniks in the Advanced Trilogy. That's true. Yeah, just make Amy a Magica girl. Yeah, it would be. It would be nice. Give Amy the Princess Peach Showtime treatment. I mean, literally they can do a lot with Amy. And they don't have to like copy directly off of Princess Peach. Question, who do you think has the best Sonic voice? I really like Jason Griffith, but I also really like Ryan Drummond, Devin Mack, and Ben Schwartz. I'm biased because I grew up with the 4Kids cast, so Jason Griffith. How would you feel if Amy became like the second most powerful in the crew? How her super would be called Amazing Amy, Radiant Rose, what do you think? Became like the second most powerful? I think logistically she just wouldn't be the second most powerful, but I think she definitely needs a form. What about some analysis on IDW original characters? We could do that. IDW character commentaries. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I, for one, actually really like Dr. Starline, so that would be fun to go into. Sonic would be ashamed of those fans. I know. Happy channel milestone. Thank you. Little Planet, did you know that Dubious Depths was a cut level from Little Planet? Huh? Do they have, like, concept art of what that would have looked like? Homestuck is a comic that is no longer than the... that is longer than the Bible. It's got characters like Solix and Nepeta, if you remember those names. No, I do not. It's longer than the Bible? Can you make a video on Mighty and Ray? They've literally been MIA since the 90s. Yeah, we could do that. This really helps me, guys. Like, thanks. Genuinely thank you, because this really helps me. There's been a lot of shit going on, like, in my personal life, so it's been really hard to think right now. So, like, my dopamine levels are so off. I have a soft spot for Surge the Tenric. I do, too. And I kind of hate that they didn't really keep her, as much of an antagonist. Kind of makes me a little sad. Also, be wary of those YouTube downloader sites. They are cybersecurity nightmares. Oh, are you looking at my bookmarks? Yeah, no, I have this one from this person on Reddit. I think it's fine. It was this person on Reddit, and they were like, "Oh, go ahead and do this one," and they like support their site through like coffee donations. So I don't know. I think we're fine. But yes, I know. I have ad blockers and shit for that reason. Damn, I feel bad for y'all. I didn't get mocked for liking Sonic, but I do remember nerd culture being looked down upon, so I often did need to hide my personal interest that wasn't sports. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Literally, what was I gonna say? Damn it, it slipped my mind. Fuck. It slipped my mind. I was gonna say something about that. Oh, yeah. No, like, especially anime. Anime is so normalized now. Everybody loves anime. But you were, like, a weirdo if you liked anime back in the day. I remember so many people that, like, because I would, like, get along with, like, people that were more nerdy. There were some nerds at my school, but they would definitely, like, mask it. But, yeah. By the way, thanks. I did actually delete all of those comments. That is non-Sonic related, but a few people got really bad. They use assist mode on the game. So yeah, I hear you, dude. People can be mean. They actually do, but not much in regards to Dubious Depths. Okay. Unpopular opinion, but I enjoyed playing Sonic the Fighters on the Mega Collection, or was it Gen Collection? I think it's on the Gem Collection. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Gems, yeah. What about a video where you talk about Sonic character design? That would be a nice one. That would be a nice one. That's a good idea. Can someone explain to me what with the Ian Flynn situation is it? Because he keeps making references because of the Amy situation. Oh, it's a long story. It's just people don't like the way that Ian writes Amy. That's honestly just the summary of it. But a lot of people treat Ian Flynn like he's the second coming of Satan or something. And when it's really not that deep. Gems collection was so cool. I didn't have the Gems collection. I had the Mega collection. But yeah, I watch anime a lot, but people couldn't tell because they just never spoke about it. Yeah, that was the way that you survived in school. You just wouldn't talk about it. But for me, it was so hard to like mask my hyperfixations. It was like really hard for me to do that for some reason. I don't know why. It was like my coping mechanism. What is your opinion on Lanolin? I think she has a lot of potential for the future. I also think Surge and Kit should meet Shadow. I think he could be a mentor to them since they have similarities. Okay, Lanolin is one of those characters where I don't have a strong opinion on her. I do think a lot of people that were like hating on her character were a little crazy because it was kind of the point that she was flawed. Because her personality like did a whole 180. She became more authoritarian. In the context of the story, like it was for a reason. I don't know. Girl characters are just treated like shit. Should meet Shadow. I think he could be a mentor to them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I think Shadow's the kind of guy that doesn't want to mentor anyone. It's interesting because now anime has went from being entirely cringe, but instead now they just fight tribally about which anime is cringe. Yeah, I know. I can't get into anime personally. It's just not my thing. I know it's just a different medium of storytelling. It's a different medium of art, but I don't know what it is. I think the risk that you take with a lot of like anime shows and shit is just like, for some reason, it's just like the fan service is so bad. And I remember like there would be times where I would watch anime with some of like my online friends in the past, and it would just like instant fan service. And it's like, dude, this actually had such a great story. I think, what was it? I think it was like Shield Hero. I actually like that one. That one is Isekai. Is that how you say it? Boy, guys, I don't know. I don't watch anime. But, yeah, and that one, but I thought the whole, like, story with, like, Raftalia and shit was, like, a little off. And I was like, why is, like, I don't know. It's just, like, the women got big boobies. And it's like, do they all have to have big boobies? Like, what is going on? Like, it's like, do they all have to? Like, what is going on? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So it's like I can like some, but and then I didn't like Jujutsu Kaisen that much either. It's just not my thing. Sorry if I offended anybody. Sorry. Anime manga for Chat and Queen Cookie Vinland Saga. Oh, is that a recommendation? Mega Collection is better than Gems Collection. I have both. I found Sonic through the Mega Collection when I was 3, and that's how I got into Sonic. So I have a very soft spot for that game. I think they're trying to go for the strict cop archetype for Lanolin, which is why she's probably treated poorly by fans. That sucks. Because I like really assertive female characters. Can you do a Fang the Hunter video? Yeah, I could do it in the Mighty and Ray video. We could literally... You know what? Oh! Gotta do honey. Literally just, are they called the hooligans? Is that what they're called? The fandom kind of splits in two for Ian Flynn. Some say he is the franchise's savior, when the other half thinks he is the biggest mistake Sega made. He has, I will say, he has saved a lot of shit when it comes to Sonic, though. Whether you don't like him as a writer or not, he genuinely has kind of pulled it all together. I never really got into the franchise that much. However, I did play the advanced games, and I liked it for what it was. I don't think I have played the advanced games. It makes me so sad. When we get this When we get this PC and I'm gonna be streaming and stuff, I want to play all of those games. I really do. I'm missing out on some bangers. Do you think it would be a good or bad idea to do a sort of retcon by making it be that the gang dipped out from Earth to Mobius after Sonic Unleashed? Maybe this takes place between Unleashed and Colors? Is that what you're saying? It and Colors? That's a... I don't know. That's a good question. Sort of a retcon by making it be that the gang dipped out from Earth to Mobius after Sonic Unleashed. You know what? The reason why I don't think I like that is because I just like the humans in Sonic so much. And especially with Shadow's story, humans are so important to the Sonic story, they just kind of have to be there. I don't think they're giving up on humans because Professor Victoria and we had Shadow Gens with Maria and Gerald. So, and then definitely with Dark Beginnings, we had the Gun Soldiers. So I don't think they're giving up on humans just yet. So I don't know, but they're very mysterious about what Sonic's world is called. I think they're doing that on purpose. Fans can be mean sometimes. It's always Sally, Amy, Elise, Cedra, who are called Female Dog, and Mary Sue, but the male characters are not given the same treatment even when they are rivals in a ship. Yeah, I know. Lanolin did apologize for not believing Whisper and Silver, and while that's a step in the right direction, I still don't forgive her, don't hate her, just her choices. Yeah, it's just because she was trying to be more authoritarian and stuff and tried to do the right thing, but something that It's just, here's the thing when it comes to IDW, I don't feel like these characters get sufficient character arcs because the way that they should do that with Lanolin is give her a bit more focus. Like that complete 180 with her personality is because she doesn't necessarily agree with the way that Sonic and the gang go about shit. And she compensates with that through her authoritarian nature because she was more closed off and scared before. In the past issues, so that's how she compensates. And then through Sonic and his friends, which is Whisper and Tangle, it should be that she's able to be like, hey, you can trust your friend's word, you know, like you don't have to overcompensate because you feel scared inside. And that would be like a great, like, but it's just like that's the general idea of her character. That's what they're implying, but you don't get to see it, you know. And I think that's what sucks. I just feel like there's not a lot of necessary... In Archie, they spent so much time because there's just so much shit when it comes to Archie, but it feels like with IDW, they have to rush, and they have to cram it all together, because they're not allowed to, like, put the time into those characters, and that's what really pisses me off. It makes me really sad. Did you ever watch Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sad AM when you were younger? I didn't. I didn't actually. I was, because I'm a 2000s kid. I actually grew up on Sonic X. Do y'all remember when pretty much everyone unanimously praised Ian Flynn's contributions to the Writing and Frontiers? That was a surreal time, to be honest. Yeah, I remember that. Hey, I just found you recently. I got interested in your videos and wanted to ask if you edit them yourself. Yes, I do. I do not have enough money to pay someone to edit. Yes, I do all the editing myself. By the way, I saw a few complaints about my last video with the editing. The audio was cut. I know I had an editing issue and the mixing was off. I had an editing issue because my MacBook cannot run CapCut that well at all. I'm poor. I'm a little broke person. So I'm working with what I got. So when I use CapCut on my MacBook, it glitches. Like, it glitches, dude. So especially when I edit the audio with the video footage that comes from my phone when I'm recording my face. So yeah, sorry about that last video, but yes, I do edit everything by myself. Yeah. If I sit in one go sometimes, just because my mind moves slow, sometimes if I sit in one go on one video, it can take me up to 7 to 8 hours. That's why I usually work on it one day and then I'll come back to it the next day. Why was Cream forgotten by Sega? I don't know. She's a good character. I'm not gonna lie, I legit didn't know who Lanolin was until last week. I am not tapped into the Sonic Twitter takeover thing. Yeah, I know. The IDW characters, I don't think a lot of people actually know about them. As much as IDW is popular, yeah. Yeah, Bean, Bark, and Fang are the hooligans, yeah. As somebody who isn't a big fan of anime either, the only show I recommend is I'm gonna butcher that. Yu Yu Hakusho? There's almost no fan service, and there's even a character that reminds me of a lot of Shadow. Okay. Maybe I'll check it out. What about a Sonic OVA video? Good idea. Good idea. I love that movie. When you get a PC, I'm putting you on some fan games and mods. It's crazy over here. Sure. I gotta catch up on that stuff. I gotta catch up on, like, fan games and stuff. So, yeah, I'm down with that. Sure. I've just received some epic news. Sonic is alive. Whoa! He is? Guess who I am? He's calling me weak. I'm not weak. Cool design, but waste the character. Oh, Infinite? Yeah. No, Infinite, yeah. Infinite was a waste. He actually could have been such a good villain. I think it's just called Earth. Yeah, Sonic's World. I think it is too. I feel like them dipping to Mobius helps explain a lot of the new locations. Maybe there's a gateway that Eggman found on Angel Island on Earth that connects Mobius and Earth. Yeah, I do know that a lot of people kind of want the worlds to be disconnected, you know. I guess that is understandable. I don't have a gaming PC. Well, a PC that I don't use for college classes. Yeah, those things are expensive. Built a PC on my own this year, and it was very stressful, but a huge learning experience. Recommend pre-built, though, if you just need a PC that works with it. Yeah, I'm getting a pre-built. I cannot build that shit myself. I know nothing. Nothing. Also, the Sonic animations were pretty cool to watch, like Sonic, Nazo Unleashed, and Super Mario Bros. Yeah, Nazo Unleashed is, like, peak. I feel like how everyone was acting during the disguise as duo was stupid as hell. Oh, yeah. Littlin should have trusted Whisper's intuition because Whisper literally knows Mimic. So, I want to like Littlin, but how she's written just pissed me off a little. I understand that. About birthdays, I've been a Sonic fan for 13 years now. That's a long time. I was introduced in the series through Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. That's a good way to enter the Sonic fandom. About Mimic. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, so we're not gonna. I try and run, Kendon Live instead of CapCut. Kendon Live is free and hopefully would run better. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Let me put that in my notes on here so I don't forget that. I'll look at that. Kendon Live. Because if that runs better than CapCut, I will definitely switch to that. Okay, thanks though. Thanks. I appreciate that. How about a video talking about how an Amy Rose solo game should be that may just be a dream that I won't see happening, but I still have hopes for it. Yeah, we could talk about like what characters deserve their own games, I guess. The spin-offs. Okay. Sure, we can do that. There was a Princess Peach solo game, depending on whether it was profitable, Sega may do it someday. Yeah, I do know that, and Sonic X is pretty good. Where I'm from, we had a different intro. We didn't get the Gotta Go Fast song until Season 3. I actually love that song. If you're interested, passionate in the topic enough, maybe a video about how each Sonic rival learned and differed from each other. I had this idea for myself, but it's low-key It'll low-key be better from you. Like, are you talking about, like, redeemed villains in Sonic? Or just, like, well, redeemed villains in Sonic and, like, ones that aren't? That would be interesting. Yeah, we could, like, go into depth about, like, the Sonic villains. That'd be cool. Because I need to actually, I need to play Black Knight, and I need to play, Secret Rings. Why did that leave my mind? Okay. Sonic villain commentary video. We could do that. That'd actually be kind of fun. Let's just say he's Rick Elmore, you know. How about a video where you talk about the art direction of Sonic Zones? You know what? Sure. I don't know. I'm not an artist. So I don't know if I would be comfortable doing that, but I'll put the idea down. Let's do Sonic Zones. Definitely think an artist would be more qualified to do that, you know. I'm more comfortable with, like, writing and analyzing, like, lyrics and that kind of stuff. I'm not very well versed in when it comes to art and shit. See, well, the 06 video was still very good, even with the audio issues. Please continue working on them. Of course, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Nazo Unleashed is one of my intros into the franchise. That's actually super cool. That's a super cool way to get in there. I would lose it if they somehow reference Nazo in the movies. Highly doubt it, but would be really cool. Like, isn't the origin of Nazo... Isn't it because, like, Isn't it because, yeah, like, that was the pitch for Supersonic and Sonic X. Like, that's what he was going to look like, and then somebody took that and they were like, oh, I'll make him an OC. Like, I think that's what it was, right? Because that's actually kind of cool. And then, isn't there, like... Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, literally this Sonic 2 glitch, and then people made their OCs from that. It's kind of cool how, like, Sonic fans will, like, run with, like, concepts or, like, glitches or, like, stuff like that, and they'll be like, okay, there's my OC, and then they'll make it, like, a whole separate character. I just think that's really cool. I would lose it. Oh, already said that. I don't like IDW all that much because of how the Sonic cast is portrayed by Ian Flynn. Like, why does Sonic in this comic sound like Goody Two-Shoes doesn't learn from his mistakes? I know, I hear you. Sorry if I come off as rude. Yeah, the discussion of, like, Sonic's characterization, IDW, is, like, a whole thing, and it's pretty controversial. Yeah, I don't know. I think right now I'd rather not talk about that. Just because it takes up a lot of brain capacity. You're welcome for the editor's suggestions. Also, make sure to hydrate. Yeah, I gotta drink some more water today. It's really hot out, where I'm at. I know it can be annoying to some video creators when they put work into editing footage only for people not to look at it, but I'm able to get more done. It's nice as a background for drawings and chore. Yeah, I think necessarily I don't really care about, like, the visuals in my videos. Maybe it would depend on the video, but overall, I care more about people taking in what I'm saying. That's kind of the point of my videos, you know? That's what it is. Metal Sonic needs to be cool again after Sonic Heroes. He has just been a boss fight, nothing more, nothing less. A punching bag for Sonic, a road block. I can go on, but you get it. Yeah, I talked about that in my Metal Sonic video a little. Writing-wise, the evolution from Metal to Knuckles to Shadow, for example. Sorry, I explained it better. Wait, what do you mean? I'm a little confused. I don't hate Ian Flynn, to be clear. It's just that the past issues of IDW have felt a bit stale. I just want the writing to improve. Yeah, I agree with you. I actually agree with you. Yeah, do you think Sega will continue with the Year of trend and make that for other characters? Or will it just be Shadow and won't see something like that ever again? Man, I don't know. I'm not confident. I'm not confident in saying that they're going to have another year of. Personally, I'm not very confident. I would love it, but I don't think so. They're definitely having their like year of things. So like this year it's like Sonic Racing. So what is it called? What is the campaign called for this year? If anybody can tell me. No. Let's just go to official Sonic website. What am I doing? I'm making this harder for me. Here, let's see. Okay. Maybe I should play Retail 6 again. I don't know if it, I haven't played that game in like a year. Oh, good luck. I just care about context and clarity. That's why I purposely don't have music. Like in your videos. Yeah, I turn mine like way down. Like way down. What is it called? How do I find it? Like, hello? No, bitch. Where's... How do I, like... Oh, you silly gooses. They're, like, collabing with, those, like, race cars. It's on Twitter. Maybe someone in here will tell me. I'm dreaming for a year of Silver to be announced. Seriously, maybe just even a Silver DLC for Sonic of Shadow Gems. What was he during? Yeah. I know. I would like a year of Silver. And I think definitely when I'm telling you for Sonic Movie 5, they're definitely going to have Silver and Blaze. And I think that is probably when maybe they would get their year, which kind of sucks because that's so far. But I'm thinking that would happen. One thing about Nazo, he wasn't even a concept for a new character. He was just going to be Supersonic. His whole background was made by fans that create all that outside of a single picture. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it is. It's super cool. Now, I've been watching so many videos talking about the characterizations of Sonic and friends that I feel like I understand it to a T. Not trying to brag or anything. No, that's fine, dude. I feel like I understand the characters pretty well as well because of that. I has a physical Xbox 360 copy, the one with the Platinum Family Hit thing on it. Oh wait, oh for Sonic 06, yeah. The reality is all Queen Cookie's videos are missing is a Vine boom every other sentence. Wait, you're kind of so real for that though. You're so real for that. I should have more Vine booms. I would love a year of Silver. I think he deserves it personally. I do agree. I agree with you and Bretta. I think Silver deserves a year. Racing Across the World? Yeah, isn't that what it's called? I gotta go with my gut. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I should have went to the Sega website. I thought it would be on Sonic. Yeah, this thingy. Yeah, so, like, it seems like they have, like, these common, like, campaigns and these things that they have for, like, the years coming up. So it's like the theme for like 2025 is racing because of Crossworlds. It's definitely going to coincide with their game titles. I'm very curious about what they're going to do next year. That's going to be really interesting. Because Sonic Movie 4 doesn't come out next year. It comes out in 2027. So that would be super cool to see what happens next year. Like, are they gonna... So, like, are they gonna have a game title, like, every year? You know? Maybe Sonic Frontiers 2 comes out next year? Whoa! Whoa, let me cook. Let me cook, bro. Let me cook. Sonic Frontiers 2 next year? Okay? I don't know what the campaign would be. I don't know what the year would be themed around, but that would be super cool. In my personal opinion, that would be super cool. Anyway, okay, the mission statement is the journey to find the mission statement. Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? If Sega skips Year of Amy, I will get really mad. I know. No, Amy definitely needs spotlight. And I think she'll definitely get that when Sonic Movie 4 comes out. I don't get mad just yet. They definitely have big plans for her. Question, do you think this is weird? In Sonic Racing Crossroads, Shadow calls Sonic Blue Hedgehog and Sonic calls Shadow a fake hedgehog. Doesn't that seem weird to you, or is it just me? Personally, I'm not very happy with that dialogue, but it's not going to kill me. You know, at the end of the day, it's not going to kill me. I think it's just because I really miss the dynamic of Sonic and Shadow, where it was more of like a respectful base. Especially, I really liked their dynamic in Sonic 06. I think in Shadow 05, their dynamic, I mean, Shadow was kind of a dick to him still. But I think a balance of, like, Shadow 05, Sonic and Shadow, because Sonic cared for Shadow in that, and Shadow let him, like, follow him and shit. I think a mix of, like, Shadow 05 and Sonic 06 dynamic of Sonic and Shadow feels really nice. It's just because, I don't know, I feel like that banter is outdated. I think that's specifically for Heroes and SA2. And I think otherwise they've really grown in their relationship and their dynamic. And I feel like it's more on a respectful basis of like, oh, you could kill me, I could kill you if it really came down to it. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's like, I'm gonna be nice to you. I don't know. I don't think that's a good summary, but it's kind of like, yeah, like we're almost on an equal basis. But at the end of the day, Shadow knows that Sonic is more powerful than him. And Shadow understands that he is an artificial kind of copy of Sonic. So they respect each other, and Sonic respects Shadow's resilience. So I just feel like their relationship is more than their silly banter. They're more respectful to each other. Personally, I find that dialogue a little cheesy, but that's just me. Everybody's allowed to disagree. If you find it fun, that's fine. But yeah, that's my personal opinion. It's not gonna kill me though. It's not gonna kill me, and I'll move on with my life, and I will be fine. You know? Like, I feel like a lot of people need to kind of repeat that to themselves. It's like, is it gonna kill me? No. Is it gonna hurt me? No. Like, I'm just gonna move on, you know? 2026 will be the year of Tails, and we got a Tails flight simulator that's $100. Really true. Oh my gosh. Speaking of that, it took me like 3 to 4 years to actually beat Sonic 06. Yeah. What about some analysis of relationship between characters like Tails and Eggman and Sonic and Knuckles? I'm gonna go over that a little, in my next video, but yeah, we could do, like, analysis videos on, like, certain relationships, like, just two characters specifically. Oh, there's fireworks going off. America, woohoo! Okay. I just want to say I got introduced to you with your Maria video. When you started talking about chronic illness and the spoon theory, I never felt so heard and I got emotional. That's good, because that was the point of that video. It really was. I'm really glad that resonated with you. I'm really glad it resonated with a lot of people. Yeah, so we could, like, do, like, maybe, like, can't type right now, can't spell. Analysis of certain Sonic character relationships. Like, we could, like, pick, like, two characters and do that, yeah. Deep dive into Sonic and his association with the wind. Cool. Sure. Hello, sorry that I was late. I was thinking, you're fine. Guys, if you're late to the stream, it's okay. I know you all have your lives. You don't need to say sorry. Just join when you can. The mission statement joke was written when you were still trying to find it. Oh. Oh. I hope that if they do Frontiers 2, they learn from the complaints of the first game. People call it a Breath of the Wild copy, and I feel like it missed some of the magic of that game. Yeah, that's understandable. I think they would definitely have the formula a bit more down when it comes to Frontier 2. I know you love Shadow the Hedgehog 2005, but I couldn't complete the game due to the whole 10 different stories. I got up to 7 or 8, sorry. That's fine, dude, you don't need to apologize. Because I'm gonna admit something to you guys. I'm going to admit something to you guys. Don't tell anybody else. I haven't completed the game. Oh no. I never finished the game. No, but I need to finish the game. And literally my whole plan is that I just like the game. I just like it in general. I haven't completed the game, but I do love playing it. It makes me really happy. But that's what I want to do. I want to have like a Shadow of 5 marathon where I spend like weeks playing that game and we finish it. For example, huge open zones, but only 1 to 2 people to speak with. But I like that they had fishing. Yeah, I like that they had fishing in Frontiers as well. Green Hill's looking a lot more like Standale right now, bro. You're gonna give me PTSD. Maybe we'll get a Shadow spin-off movie before Sonic 4 or something also. Why, who do you think will get a spin-off movie? Shadow, definitely. I love Keanu. The fireworks outside are celebrating your channel. Yeah, happy birthday! Happy birthday, YouTube channel. Woo! Let's go! What about a video on Emerald? That would be a good idea. I was introduced to your Amy analysis video. Good. It's really nice to hear that you guys are like finding me through my Amy and my Maria video. That's actually really nice. Are there any people that have found me through my 06 video recently? Because that would be interesting. I remember encountering this channel back in 2024 with Sonic and Shadow Generations pre-release. I was looking for a lot of videos for the game. You found my channel through my Shadow Gens review? Because that's actually kind of interesting. Lost Valley is one of my favorite Forces songs. Actually, I kind of enjoy speedrunning the level even if I can't really improve my best time. I finished Forces so fast when I played that game. Like, I was like, wait, I'm almost done with the game? Yeah, it's kind of a fast game. I haven't played the Shadow game, don't really own any of the consoles for it. Yeah, I hear you. Confirm fake Shadow fan if you didn't compare it on day one. Fake fan. Oh well. It's alright. You know? That didn't hurt my feelings. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I remember a manga called Sakura. I can't pronounce that, sorry. Is a Street Fighter manga focused on Sakura. Her personality there kind of fits on Amy, so here's a recommendation for you to read if you have time. Sure. Your 06 video was the first I watched. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. I started watching you again after the 06 video. That's good. I swear the 5th boss of Advance 2 was so hard. In one swipe, the egg wheel thingy could kill you. I haven't even beat it yet, and I won't. Good riddance. Dude, I want to complete Sonic Unleashed so bad, but I just can't because I can't get through Eggman Land. I don't care what anybody says. It is so hard. I know it might just be a skill issue. It is so hard. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't. I want to complete Unleashed so bad, but I just can't. It's a fun game, though. I will say, though, I don't like how heavy Sonic feels. That is one thing that's why I prefer Sonic Frontiers, because he feels very light. I really like the light and bouncy kind of situation going on. Unleashed is fun because of like the art. I think the Werehog levels are fine. They're a little tedious, but they're fine. And I just like Unleashed because of the story and Chip and the music. Oh, the music. Oh my gosh. But, yeah, I just don't like how heavy he feels a little. And also, speaking of that, I don't remember, for Sonic and Shadow Gens, the Sonic Generations part of the game, I don't remember Sonic feeling that heavy. When I played Sonic Generations, like the original Sonic Gens, when I was younger, when I was like 10 or 11, I don't remember Sonic feeling that heavy. Is that just a me thing, or am I wrong? Like, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm, like, misremembering it, but I don't remember him feeling that heavy. I don't know. Okay. I think Sonic movie spin-offs are not a good idea. Take MCU as an example, but I think if we end up getting one, it will come after Sonic 4, since was already announced. The spin-offs are just a rumor. Yeah, I hear you. I get what you're saying. For your question, no. The most videos I liked for Shadow Gens was speed runs for the levels. Oh, okay. Guys, hear me out. A game where Knuckles can glide around like the Arkham games and has something similar to Frontier's combat skill tree. That would be fun. I found also from the Shadow Gens and your Silver and Blaze video as well. Yeah, I know you've been here for a while. You're an OG. I definitely recognize your name and your profile picture. Keanu is such an amazing guy and a great voice actor. I want to hear him voice Shadow more so bad. I know, he's perfect for Shadow, genuinely. What about some Sonic soundtrack analysis? Yeah, I have this. That can kind of go together. So, like, Sonic song analysis. Yeah, I would definitely, like, go into the lyrics and stuff. So, yeah, your suggestion. I'd lump it together with that. I miss Emerald, Gmearl. I know, I do too. Hot take, Unleashes a 6 out of 10 at best. I don't know if I rate it a 6. I think maybe I go up one more. Maybe. Sometimes it's not skill issues. Sometimes the game is just hard. Sometimes the game is just bad too. Not the case here, but you get it. Eggman Land is just hard. Yeah, I'm not a good gamer. I can't. Like, I remember the controls of Day Sonic to be really clunky in Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, he's just heavy. I think your Maria video was the first of your content I watched, but haven't really commented on your videos until recently. Oh, really? You found me through my Maria video? I didn't know that. Anyways, I actually watched your older videos before on the 06 one. Yeah, I know there are some people in here that have probably been here since, like, my first video. Or my second one. Because my Silver and Blaze video was the second one. What if Shadow was called by Vanilla to babysit Cream? I know people really like the Shadow babysitting Cream thing. It was only till a few weeks ago that I mustered the confidence to talk about my Sonic passion, let alone start a YouTube channel. So thank you for being one of the people who brought me out of my shell, Valentine's. Of course. No, we need a lot more new voices in Sonic YouTube, like Sonic Tuber stuff. And it's fun because the way that I think about it is there's a lot of people that when we were young, we grew up with on, like, Sonic YouTube in the community. And now, like, we're going to be like people that some people grow up with. I don't recommend that young people watch my shit. Actually, I've looked at my demographics, and it's mostly people my age and around, like, our age that watch my videos, so I'm actually fine with that. But the thing that I'm saying is, like, when people look back at Sonic YouTube during, like, this kind of time, not even just kids growing up with this, but, like, there's gonna be people that look back at, like, Sonic YouTube during this time, because, you know, the community is gonna keep going, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, Valentine's cookies, oh yeah, the Breck Room, oh yeah, Bread of 35, oh yeah, like, Mr. Lag. Like, they're gonna look at that shit, and it's gonna be like, wait a minute, yo, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, quick thing, guys, Mr. Lag was in here a little bit ago. Mr. Lag, the Breck Room, and Bretta 35. Amazing Sonic tubers. Please go check out their videos. Bretta does good analysis videos. If you like my content, you'll definitely like hers. The Breck Room does really good, like, deep-hitting videos where he talks. It's very relatable, so go check him out. And Mr. Lag talks a lot about, like, the games and stuff, more of the gameplay stuff, so go check him out, too. There's some recommendations. So go support them. John Addo Blick. I didn't know the controls for the first time. Boss fight weird to control, or was it like that in the original? Wait, what do you mean? Hot take, I prefer Roger's deep voice for Sonic than his high-pitched voice for Sonic, in my opinion. I do prefer when it's in the middle. I agree. It would have been so cool if they had brought back Egg Dragoon for Frontiers as part of the final boss. Eggman has fully integrated the ancient tech with the Dragoon, phase 2 being the anti- That would be cool, yo! That's actually so cool. And, like, you know what? Hold on. Speaking of that, For some reason that reminded me. You know, like, the Time Eater? Like, hold on. So apparently, okay, so canonically, Eggman found the Time Eater, after Colors, right? When he was sent off into space. That's right. I think I'm right. But, he found the Time Eater, and, like, what is the origin? Because there were some people, I don't even know if it's confirmed. I thought, maybe it's not confirmed, but there were, like, theories of, like, or maybe somebody said this somewhere, a writer, that it was, like, the repercussions of, like, Mephiles. But where the hell did he come from? And why is this not talked about more? Like, what is this thing? Like, why was it just in space? Like, this is kind of interesting. I don't know why. Sorry. I don't know why that reminded me of that. But, like, hold on a minute. Like, I don't know. Like, hold on a minute. Metal Sonic lost to a vehicle. No, I'm not joking. Yeah, I know. I saw that. The DC and Sonic crossover. I remember watching the very first video you uploaded. So does that mean I'm an OG? Sure. You know what? Sure. You guys are OGs anyway. How about a video casting actors to voice the characters in the movies, but there is a risk that they end up aging poorly? How about a video casting actors to voice the characters in the movies? Oh, like who would I recommend for the characters for the movies? Why are Rouge's ears so big? Because she's a bat. Got that echolocation. That it actually isn't utilized in her character. Because I don't even... Which would be fun. Actually, that would be a cool mechanic. And actually, is that how she finds the gems? Wait a damn minute. Hold on. Wait, guys, I'm like connecting a lot of dots right now. Is it actually said anywhere that of how Rouge finds the gems? Is she's just a good spy, but like, does echolocation have anything to do with it? Or is that something that they never even mentioned? I don't know. I know they'd have to rework the plot a bit, but it still would be cool. Maybe he has Sage. Maybe he has Sage go into the real world to finish his work on that integration. Yeah, that would be cool. W shoutouts. One of the main reasons... Oh yeah, go check them out. One of the main reasons why I didn't enjoy Unleashed that much was because most of the mandatory content was kind of annoying. Forced medals, talking to Pickle, tornado levels. Yeah, that's understandable. It can feel a bit tedious. Sonic is an inspiration for all ages, a catalyst for change, free like the wind. That is very true. I love Sonic. I love the little guy. Time Eater just kind of exists. Yeah, this, like, Time Eater and Mephiles chilling together in a corporal horror dimension between worlds discussing how they lost to glowing rats. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh, hello, Cave Wolf. Maybe the Time Eater was the space-time continuum being broken by the events of 06. Cosmo the Siege video? That will go into my Sonic X video. I have that listed on there. I think Ian Flynn mentioned somewhere about his headcanon that Mephiles and the Time Eater are connected somehow. I might have... That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought. Like, I didn't know if it was Ian. But I thought, that was mentioned. That, like, the Time Eater was, like, the repercussions of, like, Mephiles and, like, the time situation in Sonic 06. But I don't know if that's canon. So it's like, where the hell did he even come from? I don't know how to explain the controls, but when you're using the class Sonic and Modern Sonic against the Time Eater... Oh, what do you mean? I want Surge to be an actual threat to Sonic and her contrast to be present between them. I agree with that. Valentine's cookies cooking with this echolocation thing. I never thought about that. Yeah, literally. Like, I don't know why that just randomly came into my mind. I was like, wait, does she use echolocation? Like, I don't know. Oh, and speaking of those night levels, I didn't really like Arid Sands Night and Skyscraper or Scamper Night. Oh, the Skyscraper stages? I can't, dude. I can't. I'm dropping by to congratulate you to your 1-year anniversary. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's fine if you don't know much about female actresses, but who do you think would be a good Amy for me? Anna Kendrick or Kamiko Glenn? I want Kamiko for Amy. Has there ever been a scenario where Espio camouflages himself to help with his ninja missions, or is he so good he doesn't need it? There's been things, I think... Oh, I gotta dip out to work on content for a friend. Your commentary was great as always. Bye, chat. Bye. Bye, Cyanide. Thank you for coming in. The thing with Espio, I don't know, because, in Sonic Generations, there is, like, the mini boss fight with Espio where he goes invisible here. So, like, yeah, like, I don't know. And then you have to shine the light on him to find him, but he does go invisible. I really like Espio. Yeah, see, like, you have to find him. So, like, yeah, I don't know. It's like we don't get to play as... I don't even think in Sonic Heroes does... I haven't played Team Chaotix when it comes to Sonic Heroes. Does he go invisible at all? I don't think he does. I don't think he does. Okay, my internet is ass. So, oh my gosh. They are so silly. They're silly goobers. I love them. I don't think so. I don't think he goes invisible. You know what? I have a soft spot for the models in Sonic Heroes. The Rouge echolocation concept makes so much sense to come across as canon. Yeah, like, I don't even think that's mentioned anywhere. Because, like, yeah, her first appearance was Sonic Adventure 2, and I remember playing through Sonic Adventure 2, and I don't think that was really a thing. It's just that she knows where they are, and that's, like, I love this level. Oh, the music is so peak. Oh, the music is so peak. So peak! Oh my gosh. Her model is so cute. I love Rouge. It's so cute. Yeah, it's like, but that's for Knuckles as well. But Knuckles, the thing is, Knuckles has, like, a connection to the Master Emerald and the shards. So, of course, he would, like, know. But, you know. So, I don't know. It's just kind of assumed that Rouge knows where they are. Okay. Solaris was an essential anchor of space-time, so perhaps Time Eater is some form of twisted reaction to the cosmic imbalance where he was erased. This theory is coped at best, so... Yeah, that's actually an interesting theory, though. Real, the models are so cute. They really are. Anyways, Skyscraper or Scamper Night is actually my least fave night level in Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, those Skyscraper levels, bro. I just can't. Remember Amy also went invisible in 06. Yeah, I know. I headcanon that Amy is a witch and can use magic. Maybe she resonates with the time stones. That's why she can see the future with the tarot cards. You know, I love Knuckles and Rouge and all, but their stages in Adventure 2 were terrible for me. I love their stages. I actually like the gem hunting stages. Because it's more slow and, like, you can listen to the music and it's just the vibe. It's just the atmosphere. I really like that. Yeah, but the thing about Amy being a witch... the thing about that is, like, I kind of felt like there was kind of, like, a gap there that was kind of missing. And so, like, my like, Sonic OC character is a witch. And she can, like, do that kind of stuff with, like, gems and shit. And so it's, like, really fun. I don't know. I love, like, Sonic OCs where they're like, there's a gap in, like, the canon. They're like, wait, this kind of doesn't make sense. Okay, let me make a character and let me make a backstory and add on to the lore of Sonic and make more lore, so now it's all connected. You know, that's fun. I love the saturation and expressiveness of the Heroes and Shadow of 5 models. Extremely more charming and appealing than the modern models, apart from Shadow Gens. Those were amazingly expressive. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're just so cute. And, like... Because I know the Sonic Heroes models are repurposed in Shadow 05. Yeah, but... And, like, I actually like that Rouge. I kind of like the purple going on here. Right here. Her model's so cute. I kind of like the purple. It is giving Catwoman, though, because doesn't Catwoman have, like, a, alternative outfit where she's purple? Or am I, like... feel like I'm, like, as from Lego Batman. Is that, like, a thing? I don't know. Not a video idea, but do you ever wonder how dumb a giraffe or something would look as a Sonic character? Yeah, that would be interesting. I do like when they give Rouge different outfits. I think it's fun, and I think they should keep doing that. But, because that's like her thing, you know? Her 06 model's really pretty, too. Man, give her her sass back. She's serving Queen energy. Give her that energy back. Like, what is going on? But yeah. Oh yeah, there is an animal they never used in the franchise that you think it would be nice to add. You can make a video from that. Yeah, I don't know. That would have to be like I don't know. Because I'm not an artist. There are people that have like made videos like that where they're like, oh, this would be like a cool, like it's like an art challenge where they're like, oh, let's do like a randomized wheel and then let's like turn it and see what animal it lands on and we'll make a Sonic OC out of that, you know. I don't know if I'm very comfortable doing that just because I'm not an artist, you know. My favorite color is blue and I like Sonic. Cool. There you go. I think I'll head out for now. I really need to get some sleep. Have a great time with the rest of the stream, everyone. Thanks, Bretta. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. Go check out Bretta's channel, everybody. Because like I said, if you like my content, you'll definitely like hers. Give her massive personality back. Bro, I can't. Guys, I had this video idea about comparing how the super forms are written compared to the Super Saiyans, and I think Sonic Adventure ascended Super Sonic into his own thing, in my opinion. You could always make that video. You could always start your channel. I know nothing about Dragon Ball. I know this has already been said so many times, but I like the Sonic Riders designs with the shade and... Yeah! You are so right. You were so right. I like it too. And I know it might sound silly, but I actually like when... Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Look at him. Oh, I love him. I love him so much. Oh, look at him, look at him, look at him. Oh. I love him. He's so adorable. Oh my gosh, he's so goofy. I love him so much. Can't y'all tell I really like Sonic? Yeah, and I like their expressions too. It was just very cartoony. It was really nice. Look at that! Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's just so cute in this game. I love them. Yeah, these models are actually... Yeah, Amy is adorable too. Look at my baby girl. Look at her. She's so cute. I love these guys so much. Look at Knuckles. Yeah, I really like these models too. They're actually really nice. And then I know like the thing with like the Sonic 06 models is they're not that great. But I do like how I like the long legs on the Sonic characters. That might just be a personal thing for me, but Shadow's model is really nice. I like the long legs. I really do. Look at Amy. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh my gosh. And yes, these like renders here. The blaze. Oh my gosh, man. I got hit with like a wave of nostalgia, dude. Like I would like look up this stuff when I was younger. I'd be like Sonic background for computer, Sonic wallpaper for computer. And then I would just like save like the old Sonic 06 renders. LMAO Sonic with a gun. Wait, was that did I go past that? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh. Oh my gosh. I love it. Yeah, but I really like when they have long legs. And I think there was one with him. Yes. Ah! Oh my gosh, he's so beautiful. Look at him. He's just so handsome. Look, he's got like long legs. He's just tall, dark, and handsome. He's just so hot. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I really like that one. I like when they have long proportions. For some reason, it just eats for me. Like, so good. So good. Yeah, and they really nailed it with like the Shadow's model with like the Shadow Gen stuff. I've always thought the early 2000s Sonic games would benefit from Ratchet and Clank like style, exaggerated, stretchy, cartoony movements. I love SA2 to death, but I've never liked the mocap cutscenes. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think it's definitely prominent in Sonic Riders with that more cartoony style. It's like so much better. And I agree with you. But I also like the more it's more like sharp. I think that's the best way to describe it. They're more like sharp here. They have more like sharp edges. But I actually like the heroes models because she is so adorable. Look at her. Oh, look at the girl. She's so cute. Man, I miss Cream. Yeah, see, it's a bit more like sharp here. I don't know what you call that in like 3D model terms. Like something to do with like polygons or something. Yeah, like more sharp here. This one is so cute. So adorable. I really like these. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's just like an appeal to it. Charmy looking down on you with disgust. Yeah. Anyway. What do you think about chopped metal Sonic? The ones that go... What do you mean? Like, what am I thinking about, like, what's going on with metal right now? I really wanted to play Dream Team because they brought Cream back. I always wanted a game where Amy and Cream take Sonic and Tails' place, but I couldn't play Dream Team, sadly. Yeah, I hate that it's, like, locked to the Apple shit, which is kind of annoying. I also want to play Sonic Rumble so bad, but they still don't have the complete release of the game worldwide. I don't understand why. I'm be so honest with y'all. I muted them on Twitter because I was getting so mad. I was like, I just want the game. And I muted them because they kept they kept updating the game but it's not out for everybody. I was like, you know what? I don't want to hear it. It's just gonna make me sad. And then I muted them. Listen, I love Sonic everything, but that made me sad. How long have I been streaming for? I don't know. I hate that I can't look at it. I think they meant the ancients, so I'm gonna put that. I mean, like the one Metal Sonic image where he looks weird? What are you talking about? Can you, like, no, you can't send it to me. What do you mean? Oh, are you talking about, like, the plushie? The one that looks so funny? Yeah, this? Are you talking about this? I love him. I'm part of the Rumble creator program, and honestly, the game is just frustrating that I ate out for everyone. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a petty bitch. I had to mute them. I was like, you know what? I can't be in the creator program because I don't have a PC. I know I could play on the phone, but I'm like, I don't want to play it on the phone, bro. I really don't. You played Sonic Riders Zero Gravity? I haven't, actually. See, okay, so here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. There's so many games that I haven't played that I'm going to play when I get the PC, and the thing is, I'm going to stream it for you guys. So, I have a webcam by then, probably, too. Yeah. So, I want to play. Top priority list. Sonic Rush is at the top priority. Never played Sonic Rush. Sonic Rush, Sonic Riders, Sonic Rush, Sonic Riders, the advanced games, and then, I don't know, these are just, like, top priorities. Let's see, what's the other one? What's the one that I haven't? Sonic CD. So, Sonic Rush, Sonic Riders, the advanced games, and Sonic CD. I really want to play those. I don't know what it is, I just really want to play. Sonic Rush, oh my gosh, I want to play that game so bad. I want to play it so bad. But yeah, those are, like, priorities. Those are, like, the first games I'm going to play when I get that. Me in 2032 and Sonic 6 watching Metal Overlord get goofily defeated by Tom and Maddie's newborn baby who's their drink on the computer name. Oh my gosh, stop, dude. Don't curse it. Don't curse it. Do you believe in the rumors about a fourth season of Sonic Prime? I don't know what I think about that. I don't know what I think about that. My gut is telling me no. Yeah. Do you remember playing those McDonald's Sonic Heroes Happy Meals? Like, those toys? Yes, I have them in my basement. They probably still work. Yes, I remember those. They should reference the plush in the fourth movie. It looks so goofy. I know. Look at him. He's just a silly goober. Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh. It just looks so cool. Damn it. Like, hello? Can I have it? Oh. Can I have it? Oh my gosh, look at him just sitting there. That is so... Oh. No, I want him. Damn it. I want a Neo Metal Sonic plush. Looks so cool. Ugh, okay, whatever. Anyway, it was truly one of the moments in time when a McDonald's toy deal nearly took the greatest 2D action platform of all time from us. Oh my gosh, that's why you don't know about the SCR robots, since they're the main antagonists of Sonic Riders Zero. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, I need to play Sonic Riders so bad. Isn't there, Never mind. I lost my train of thought. No, a Neo Metal Sonic plush would be so cool, and I am so jealous. Makes me so mad. Oh, that makes me so mad. But yeah, how long? Medicine yet harmless. Yeah, look for Hot Toys Sonic the Hedgehog Cosby. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Is that like a site? Okay, I don't know how long I've been streaming for, and I don't know how to look for it. Oh, 2 hours? Okay. Okay, I think I'll stream for like 15 more minutes, and then I think I'm gonna call it there. Yeah. Bye-bye now. Oh, are you leaving? Search it now. I'm a little scared. But okay. Let me, like, hold on. You know what? Just because it's a new toy line that will come out soon. Just because I'm a distrustful person, I am going to look at it first before I show y'all. I know, I'm probably acting a little paranoid, but you guys are strangers from me right now. Oh! Okay. Sorry. Sorry. No, I see it. Yeah, I think I saw these on Twitter. I think I saw them on Twitter. Those are cute. Oh, look at the cream one. Oh, the supersonic one is cool. That's actually so cool. I like those. And somehow they made Eggman look cute. How do you even manage that? Yeah, those are adorable. If I wasn't broke, I would just take all of them. You know what things I really want? Ugh, I want these. I want that. And it makes me so sad because I can't afford this. But I want it so bad. Yes, and there's a shadow one too. Like, oh my gosh. Like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. There's the Knuckles one. Wait, he looks kind of funny. You have to... Oh. Man. You miss out on a lot of shit when you're a broke bitch. That's just the reality of it. Oh my gosh. I want him so bad. Like, you gotta be kidding. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Look at him. He's so cute. Well, it's nice that they, Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Little goofy boy. The Metal Sonic one is nice. I like that one. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. So many Sonic toys. Wish I could have them all. Me and 2047 and Sonic 12 watching Eggman and Sage dancing together inside Giganto Circuits. They're both played by Jim Carrey. Sage? Sage is played by Jim Carrey? Shadow Metal, Sonic, and Silver. Yeah, they're so cute. I have to go, but I hope you have a good rest of the afternoon, Valentine's, and good night, chat. You too. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up. Edenon? I don't know. But yeah, thank you for coming. Have a good night. There are the Sonic's first 4 figures. They are awesome, but very expensive. Sonic's, is that what they're called? First 4 figures. Statue? Oh my gosh, yes. Wait, I know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh. Aura. Oh my god. Oh, yes, because I want it so bad. Yes, I know what you're talking about because oh, why is it so much money? Why is it so much money? It's so peak. Ugh. And I think he has his fang too. Yes, he has his fang in this, I'm pretty sure. That's why I wanted it so bad. Literally his fangs are there, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, that doesn't really help me. Thanks a lot. Yeah, right there. His fang is literally right there. Ugh. Lord help me. Can't have it though. You think I got $440 that I can just spend like that? Like, are you crazy? In this economy? Are you kidding me? I don't even have money for groceries. Okay. Valentine's, you probably get this question a lot, my bad, but what's your favorite Sonic song? What's some of your favorite Sonic songs? I love I Am All of Me, Believe in Myself, Fly in the Freedom, Endless Possibility, and My Sweet Passion. My favorite Sonic song of all time is actually Unknown from ME. Saving your favorites, soon you'll be able to buy it. Bro, you think I'm rich? No. Soon I'll be able to buy it? No. I hate to break it to you, dude, but I don't think, me having a lot of money is foretold in the cards. I mean, it would be nice, but I just don't think so. But yeah. That would be great, but no, I don't have money like that, dude. There's a lot of shit on this house that needs fixed up. My parents don't have a lot of money. Like, we could go into it, dude. But it's okay. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. Because I can still have some Sonic plushies. At the end of the day, it all works out because I have some of my Shadow plushies. We're okay. You know? The jazzy improvs in My Sweet Passion and Fly in the Freedom are too much, bro. They're amazing. They're fire. You will be. Well, thank you. You know what? I appreciate that you believe in me. You have more hope for my finances than me. Optimism, yeah. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah, no, so my favorite Sonic song of all time is definitely Unknown from ME, which is Knuckles' theme. I don't know what it is. It's just like it's so groovy. It's so groovy, it's so funky. I love it so much. And I would say my second favorite Sonic song has to be Dreams of an Absolution, just because I don't know what it is about that song either. It's just so dreamy. It's just so euphoric. It's just so good. And then I would say my third one would be I Am All of Me. Yeah. But I will say okay, when I was younger, Can You Feel the Sunshine was like one of those songs where I would just listen to it all the time just to cope. Cause I had a lot of issues when I was younger just because I was very left out because of what I explained before. And I would get bullied and shit just because I was weird, which it's fine. You know, it's kind of the autistic experience. I was an undiagnosed autistic child, little girl, so I was outcasted. I felt weird. I had a hard time in my head. So I would, like, sing Can You Feel the Sunshine all the time, and my mom says that's, like, my theme song. So yeah. I would say, like, if there's a Sonic song that means a lot to me, it's definitely Can You Feel the Sunshine. Here I come. Rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. I love that song. Won't be frightened, I'll stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. I love that song so much. Oh, it's just so groovy. Okay. This is my planet, gonna fight for my destiny. Here I go. Okay, anyway. I love that song so much. Yeah, I was so hyped when I went to the Sonic Symphony and they played that song. I was like, dude, I'm literally going to ascend into the heavens right now. I was so excited. Dude, they need to bring back the Sonic Symphony. Oh my gosh, I was ascending. I was literally ascending. LMAO, my little sister makes me sing Can You Feel the Sunshine 24/7. It's so nice. It kind of is like a lullaby, honestly. Yeah, I would sing it to myself all the time. It was my comfort song. And I will say it probably is still my comfort song. Yeah. Okay, I think it's been 15 minutes. I haven't paid attention. But, okay. So I have some of the video ideas. I got the list. These are good. These are nice. So this definitely helps me. I don't think you guys realize how much this helps me. This helps me a lot. So thank you for the suggestions. Thank you. So definitely expect some form of these videos going forward. I'll have my next video, and then I'll definitely pick from something on here. I think this might be the first one going here. And Sonic X video, probably. Yeah. Happy anniversary to your awesome sauce channel. Hooray. Thank you. Thank you, Sprite. You didn't see my vid idea, may I repost? Yeah, of course. Sorry. I'm sorry I missed. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry if I missed some of your guys' chats. The issue is I ramble and I yap so much. I go on like my little rambles and then I'll miss like your guys' messages. I'm sorry. I try to read all of them. But yeah, go ahead and send it back to me so I can see it. Come on and light the fuse. Oh, come on, light the fuse. He's a rocket and he's ready to go. Because now the captain is sorry, he's ready to blow. He's got the dope sounds pumping stereo, kicking ass fast, pumping on the show. Come on and get yourself. I'm so autistic. And then his extra tail actually allows him the most OP ability in Genesis games. Oh, I like Tails because I've always interpreted his extra tail as a metaphor for neurodivergency. He is severely bullied for it, but it's not a good. That's actually a good way to interpret him. That's a good way to interpret that. That's interesting. You can make a video on the potential Silver Blaze and Marine has to do great things for the Sonic franchise if they gave them the attention they deserve. Sure. I could definitely make a video about that could go into where's the soul dimension? That could go into this video. Okay? So let me talk about Silver Blaze Marine. Sure. I'll add that on there. Glad to help, makes me feel useful. Of course. Yeah, no, you guys really helped me. I'm having a hard time, like, sorting my thoughts. There's just a lot of personal shit that's been going on. My brain's really foggy. It's hard. It's been rough. Off topic, but what are your thoughts on, Elio? Like, the new Pixar movie that came out? People say something original only to not support said original thing. Say they want something. Oh, I haven't watched Elio. So I don't know. I can't really say anything about that. I think the problem with some of these original movies is these corporations don't have confidence in their original movies. That's why they depend on sequels so much, or spin-offs. So they don't market it well. But it's like, you're sabotaging it even more. Like, you thought it was going to be bad, but you will market it, you know? So it is kind of a problem of the marketing, because I knew that movie was going to come out, but there was, like, barely any marketing. Barely. So yeah, that does suck. Anyway, okay. I think I've streamed for long enough. Oh, I talk a lot. And that does get very tiring. So, okay. I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for the video ideas. I really needed this. It's my headcanon that Knuckles suffers generational trauma from his ancestry, which manifests in his isolation and hot-headedness, instantly attacking intruders like Sonic out of fear. Yeah, that's kind of his, like, he's naive, he's not dumb, but he's naive in the trusting sense because of that. I think that's elaborated on in, like, Sonic X, and definitely Sonic 3. But yeah, that's very true. I'm glad to have helped with a couple ideas. Here to see ya, and happy birthday to your channel. Thank you. More Amy Rose videos. I will make a little donation for each one we cook. You are not required to make donations. It is okay. As long as you guys love my content and enjoy my content, that is all that matters to me. That's literally all that matters to me. I want it to be like, you know, like I'm that one Sonic friend and you guys are like, hey Sonic friend, what do you think about this? Like I'm like your Sonic friend. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want it. you know? Happy 1 year. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, happy birthday to the channel. Let's go. 1 year. 1 year and 4,000 something subscribers. Woo! Woo! Actually, that's really good. That's really good. I hope it'll keep growing. So yeah. Thank you all for your support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you all. I hope there's a lot more in store. And I hope you guys will be there when it happens. Please be there when I start streaming a lot, please. Have a good night. Thank you. Okay, everyone. Thank you for being here and supporting me. Thank you for supporting me on my videos. I really appreciate it. It's been a good year when it comes to this channel. Thanks a lot, guys. It really means a lot. I like that I can talk about Sonic and y'all listen and it's fun and we all have a good time. But yeah. So yeah. Okay, y'all. Thank you for showing up. Have a good night. Or day, whatever time it is for you. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.